Greetings, Royals. Unraveling the allegations, Diddy, Jay Z, and the lawsuit shaking the music industry. In this compelling video, we examine the amended lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, which now includes allegations against Jay Z, marking a significant escalation in this high profile case. The woman who filed the lawsuit initially in October has expanded her claims, making Jay Z the first celebrity to be accused in connection with Combs. In a strong rebuttal, Jay Z has labeled the allegations as heinous and has called for a criminal investigation. This video will provide a thorough overview of the allegations, the legal ramifications, and the broader impact on the music industry. Stay informed as we navigate this complex and sensitive issue. All right, you all. So let's just hop right on in. TMZ has already reported that, 50 Cent is already mocking Jay Z going to Mufasa event. What about the great lawsuit? Jay Z is getting no mercy from 50 Cent, who pounced on the Rock Nation honcho for stepping out in Hollywood amid the lawsuit, claiming he raped a 13-year-old girl. 50 wasted no time trolling moments after he saw Jay not only show up at Monday night's premiere for Mufasa, but he happily posed for photos alongside Beyonce and Blue Ivy, who are both in the Lion King prequel. Okay, so that's the photo right there. Um, 50 Cent says, they said I raped a kid. Everybody get dressed. We going to see Mufasa. Child, in a post he since deleted 50 Cent's caption an image of the Carters at the premiere with Jay said they said I raped sick a kid. Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa. LOL. 50's been ripping Jay since the lawsuit dropped on Sunday, accusing him and Diddy of rugging and raping a 13-year-old back in 2000 at a VMA after party, which they've both strongly denied hours after that story broke. 50 hopped on his IG and said, okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we going to still have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend. So this was the photo. His jab references the fact Jay's Rock Nation produces and books artists for the Super Bowl halftime show. As for the Mufasa premiere, all eyes were on the event to see if the Carters would attend, coming on the heels of the lawsuit, but they all showed, including Bay's mom, Tina Knowles. 50's always had beef with Diddy and is currently producing a documentary about the federal indictment and mountain of lawsuits filed against him. But now it seems like he's happy to take shots at Jay too. Oh my goodness. So what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all opinions on what's going on? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yes, we are here. We need to know what is going on. What are your thoughts and what are your opinions? Do you think that 50 Cent is like being a little childish? Do you think that maybe he needs to kind of like lay back off the jokes for right now? Let's get into this. This particular article right here, shout out to TMZ, it says Tina Knowles, okay, denies reacting to Jay-Z, great allegation. I was hacked. Okay. Tina Knowles is making it clear she hasn't weighed in on son-in-law Jay-Z's current legal woes, posting a pointed response after her social media activity was called out. Beyonce's mother posted on Instagram on Monday after reports began pointing out that the Knowles matriarch liked a post detailing the great allegation made against Jay Z and Diddy in a recent lawsuit. So, this is it right here. Her liking this. Jay Z Diddy named in lawsuit alleging rape of girl 13. ABC Chicago, ABC 7 Chicago, Sean Jay Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs are accused of raping a then 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards, according to the amended civil lawsuit filed Sunday. Okay. It says, however, as Tina claimed in a note shared on Instagram, she was not the person who liked the news post. As she says, she was hacked prior to the social media activity. I was hacked. Okay, so this was on December the 9th, 2024 at 1:47 p.m. But the current time up there says 1:49. I'm assuming that she did the screenshot after she had written the message. I was hacked. As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic of me, just know that it is not me. She continued as okay. Um Bay's mother issued another warning in the caption of her post, adding, "Please stop playing with me. No weapon formed against my family shall prosper." Okay. While Tina and Beyonce have remained tight-lipped regarding the allegation, Jay-Z issued a heated response Sunday evening calling the lawsuit heinous and a blackmail attempt. Diddy's lawyers also spoke out against the lawsuit, which claimed the rapper moguls rugged and raped a 13-year-old at a MTV VMA's after party in 2000, calling it a shameless publicity stunt. So this is in 2005. Attorney Tony Busby, who filed the suit on behalf of the anonymous accuser and other Diddy accusers, responded by accusing Jay Z of trying to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. Jay Z has since filed a motion asking a judge to force the plaintiff to reveal herself. We're sure more developments are to come, so stay tuned. Okay. So I want to go over here. I want to go over here to this particular, let me see. Okay, I'm just going to look for something else right quick. I'm just, okay, hold on. So he's all in the tabloids. So give me 1 second. We're going to go to X and then we're going to actually let me bring it up. We're going to go to X and we're going to see who's trending today. Okay, we're going to see who's trending. We're going to take Kenya Moore out of there. And let's see who's trending. All right, let's see. So 50 Cent is trending, J. Cole, Blue Ivy, Jamie Foxx. Let's see. Jamie Foxx. I mean, do we expect for people to be, hold on, let me see. Do we expect for people to be going up against the Carters? Because you remember, there's a lot of music industry. Let's put Jay-Z. Hashtag Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z is going to jail party. Oh, people have already started hashtagging. Okay, so let's look. Internet logic, he's rich and black and makes great music, so there's no way he would have graped a blank, huh? Okay, so somebody says, I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. Sean is trying to infant infantilize himself. Nigga, you damn near 50, 60 years old. Stop it. Oh, someone says, Dear Jay Z, haven't you noticed that every single person who comes for President Trump has swift, poetic justice delivered in some manner or another? Also, why did you assault this woman? Get into this, y'all. So, this is a viral clip of Jay Z. That is a viral clip, and it has resurfaced. Okay. Um, I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil suit. That time when Denzel Washington turned down Jay Z's greetings. So let's start this. Okay. We're going to bring this up and we're going to start it over. But I don't want to hear that music in the back. Okay. So let's get into it. That's Denzel Washington. All right. Denzel Washington looked like he was in a moment. He didn't want to be bothered. If Nas was petty, he'd release Ether 2 today. Oh, okay, so let's get into it. Okay, Blue Ivy's look at the Mufasa premieres giving John Benet Ramsey 2024 completely inappropriate for a 12-year-old, especially for a child's film. This exploitation, plain and simple. Okay, y'all, look, get into this. Y'all, let's get into it. Y'all, I don't think Blue wanted to be there. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't think Blue wanted to be there. She looks beautiful, but I don't think she wanted to be there. Hey, viewers of you. We're just going through, we're unraveling the allegations, Diddy, Jay-Z, and the lawsuit shaking the music industry. And here is the Carters at the Mufasa music premiere. I'm going to play that one more time for those that are just now coming in. I want y'all to really pay attention to Blue. Okay. Here she is, and here's Beyonce, and she's got her whole leg out. Um, let's go. Okay, y'all get into this. Get into this photo. Who looks uncomfortable? Who looks uncomfortable? It's giving me this young lady. I wonder, did they immediately take those cell phones away? You know, did she hear anything in the car? What's the conversations in the Carter's house right now? That's what I want to know. What are those conversations in the Carter's house? Mm-hmm. It makes you want to know, huh? Look, okay. Is B like is B like tapping her or wiggling her fingers behind, like, giving her signals, smile? Or you know how you can tell your child, like, you gotta sit down, you gotta smile, with your mouth closed. Y'all think that B was doing that? Y'all think B was doing that because it was loud up in there? It was loud up in there. Look at Tina. Look at Mama Tina. Look at Mama Tina. What was that Mama Tina mouthed to they ran immediately over to her. Look at B. B is starting to, she kind of looks, B looks a little stuck. B looks robotic. Does B not look robotic to y'all? Does B look robotic? I'm just being honest. No shade here. I'm going to put it just up on there. We're going to start this over. I need to look at this. Y'all look at this. Okay, I need to get back up into this. I need to do it one more time, y'all. Hold on. Look at Mother Tina. Now, Mother Tina, she didn't say something. How can I slow this thing down? How can I slow this thing down? Okay, let me slow it down just a little bit. Okay. Okay. See, now Mother Tina is over here and she's talking to her and she's acting like she's fixing her hair. And Mother Tina can do that because her face is away from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. What is it? You know what? I don't know. This is just a lot. She looks very uncomfortable. She doesn't even smile. Like it's not a smileable moment for her. This is not now. This is traumatizing. And you know what? Poor Ivy, poor Blue. She can't even force a smile. All right, we're gonna move right on down. All right. Oh, more of Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy has arrived at the Mufasa premiere with proud parents, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Oh wow. Okay. Let's get into let's get into it. And see, this is the thing. I know there had to be a conversation of you bet not ask us anything about that. We got our kids here. Uh-huh. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh. We gonna get to the lawsuit in a minute, but we gotta check them out. I didn't know that they went to the premiere, but they showed up. He said he not worried about nothing, y'all. But she does look good. I love that dress. I wonder if I can get up in it. I don't, that dress, I don't know. Cause she looked like she had to keep her hand. I don't know. That split was so high. That's a little too risky for me. But I would love to like wear it out on a night where I'm going to go chill with with my honey. Just She's not smiling. They wanted to see that big old smile. She said, I can't force this baby. She said, I can't force this. And you know what? I feel sorry for her. I do. She's under pressure. Like she's just starting her career out, you know? Right. We can move on. Okay, so somebody says Jay-Z being a weirdo ate the red child. Okay, let's get into this. Jay-Z out here telling the girls they ain't pretty enough. MIA says the first thing Hove told her when she signed to Rock Nation was to get plastic surgery. Okay.
You turn around and ask, what women do you?
Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me bring this up.
Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of Maya's fucking insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails. Fails because you turn around and ask those motherfuckers, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. And I didn't. Because it's okay. Guess what? I'm 50. And I'm totally fine with the fact I am, because, yeah, I fucking took off when I was 30. Because it took 10 more fucking years than any other motherfucker, because I was the first and I was the new and I was like making something interesting happen that wasn't fucking happening before.
All right. Well, she's sharing her experience. That was the young lady, MIA. Still haven't heard a reasonable explanation as to why Jay-Z did this back in the day. And that was a lady. You can see her ponytail right there. Ooh. Let's get into this.
Program, you get a light skinned, weird face wife that never do. If you sign up for their program, you get a light skinned, weird face wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have no more of these.
Amen. If you sign up for
Well, listen here. Didn't Cat Williams let us know? He did let us know. Get into it. It says, here Tony Busby is being asked if initially adding false claims to a lawsuit to scare people into selling out of fear is a part of the game. His response is that The criticism of his ways is a fair critique. He is literally not denying fluffing up claims. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
For fear on the other is that kind of the game here to exact money for fear on the other side that they're going to file a lawsuit.
I thought his response to you was stunning. Here's what Tony Busby said.
I'm curious what you think about that criticism that, you know, you put enough embarrassing things in a complaint or say you're going to, and it forces a settlement and it becomes almost, that's the game. What do you say about that? That's a criticism I hear on the other side.
No, it's a fair point. I mean, the system is the system. It's a gulag, if you will. It's a tough process, and we always make an attempt to resolve these cases without the filing of a lawsuit. That's just what we try to do. And
is that kind of the game here?
Wow. So when you talk about lawyers and things like that, I mean, it does get a little tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, just dependent. See, this is like a very, very, very big case, and it's a public case, right? And these lawyers that they have, I mean, these are heavy hitters, right? Let's go over to 50 Cent and see why he's trending. Okay, so what is wrong with 50 Cent? So he put that 50 Cent said, let me see.
Out here, man. It's hot out here. You gonna see him nowhere. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. It's hot out here, man.
Oh, no brunch, no lunch, no dinner. Oh, remember the Rock Nation brunch? Okay, so not Drake trying to pull a 50 Cent and buy up all the floor seats at Kendrick concert in Toronto, only for them to be giving them seats to fans for free. Let's see. Did you beat on? Oh, okay. So get into this. Did you beat on your first baby mama, Shaniqua Tompkins? Did you also cancel her show so she couldn't elaborate on it? You know what? And in my opinion, 50 Cent, he really doesn't have a lot of room. Remember, he had a son, right? And there was this like whole debate about the child support and this, that, and the third. And my thing is, whether you feel like it's appropriate or not, it's your child. And I just feel like if you are in a space where, you know, your bank account can afford, you know, a little bit more, if you say, okay, well, I want an apartment or I want a condo. I mean, most rich kids, parents do that for them. You know, I don't know. Is that just something with Black men or how does that work? Let's see. So then 50 cents also post, okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we still going to have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend. 50cent.com. So he's trolling. Jay-Z officially got 100 problems. Let's see. Okay, let's take a listen to this.
Yeah, I know what to do.
You take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000. Fuck Jay-Z. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga, give me $500,000. Man, I don't want to. Who want to take a sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000?
You'd be surprised.
It's some people say they want to. They want to sit on his lap then. Yeah, they want to jump on his lap and talk to him like he's Santa Claus. Yeah, tell me what you know, Jay-Z. No, nigga, I don't want to know a month. Give me that $500,000. I know what to do with this here now. Yeah.
Anywho, that was Charleston White. We're witnessing greatness. Would you? Okay. Who snitches on who first? That's my only question about this Diddy J and Beyonce issue. Oh my goodness. That's a good question. I'm still trying to figure out how Thanksgiving moved to the last Thursday of the month when it's always been the second to last. But there's a Mandela effect saying that it's not true, even though I've got a couple old calendars and child, these people are a mess. Depends if the NFL gets exposed before then. Never like Jay-Z, Diddy, or Beyonce lock all of them up after exposing them all. Oh my goodness. Eric Newton says, the Cobra says, here's what's going on. The Breakfast Clubs. Oh,
back in October when
this is what I was looking for.
Filed that like big.
Earlier I tried to go live on this, but in StreamYard, the volume and stuff wasn't working. But this is the interview that I heard this morning. So let me go ahead and play it, and then we'll come back.
Okay, so look, not even a laughing matter, right? So over the weekend, actually last night, Jay-Z was named in a lawsuit. This is a federal civil suit. This lawsuit is one that we actually talked about before. So y'all remember back in October when Tony Busby filed that like big like bunch of lawsuits against Diddy.
That's the one that set up the hotline.
Yes. That was the start of all of that stuff, like right around that time. So during that time when that was set up, there was a case that was mentioned. There was a 13-year-old girl who said she came to New York when she was 13 to go to the VMAs. She didn't have a ticket. She was just excited to be here. She met a limousine driver who said he worked for Puff. And he was like, I can't get you into the VMAs, but if you come back here after, I can get you to an after party.
Now, 13-year-old was with no parents, just by themselves?
She came by herself. She came by herself. So she was dropped off by a friend. Now, that girl in that lawsuit originally back in October said she went to a party. It was a Puff party, allegedly. When she got there, she had some drink. She started feeling a little crazy. And then she went to a room to like lay down and take a little, a little minute away from the people. When she woke up, Puff and two other celebrities, celebrity A and B, were in the room, and she was raped, allegedly, in that room. She called her dad to come get her when she was able to get away from the party, who didn't know she was there, and then it caused her like mental distress to this day. So that's why she was filing civil suit. So over the weekend, celebrity A was named as Jay-Z. So now that has like shattered the internet streets, as you guys can imagine, because I think for a while, people have been trying to place other celebrities in this and figure out who the other names are. And this is one of the biggest names outside of Diddy that we've seen named in all of this stuff. So now the civil suit still remains as is. The claims are still the same. The only difference is that she's saying that Puff was one of the people allegedly that raped her in that room, but that Jay-Z also participated, and that there was another celebrity who was a female, celebrity B, who watched. And she said that the woman is accusing Jay-Z and Puff of taking turns. Like Puff would, sexually assault her, rape her. And then Jay-Z would watch, and then allegedly Jay-Z would do the same, and then Puff would watch. And she says that no one helped her. Like the other celebrity that was in the room did not help her. Now, all of this like happened, right? This all dropped. People were like, well, what the heck is going on? You guys remember when all this started dropping around Puff, it was like statements from his attorneys trying to defend him.
Yeah.
Now with Jay-Z released a statement, I would say almost like immediately once this happened. And his statement was very different. I made sure all of y'all had the statement.
Yes.
Alrighty. So this is a long statement. Normally we only pick pieces of it, but I think it's important for us to read the full statement.
You gonna read this whole thing?
We need to.
Okay, let's do
So
it.
it says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt. This is a statement directly from Jay-Z. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter from a lawyer, in quotations, named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations of the public scrutiny that would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer who I have done a bit of research on seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither nor honor or dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I, he says my wife, but we know he's talking about Beyonce because like, why wouldn't you just say Beyonce? My wife and I have to sit our children down now, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence.
But isn't that what we just saw on the isn't that what we just saw at the Mufasa premiere? Let's get into it.
Children should not have to endure such that at their young age. It is unfair to have to try and understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world. I want to get to this next part. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me, that if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am.
That was a bar you
don't
skipped
play
though.
with me.
Yeah.
Which one? Go ahead.
My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit.
It was the cheap suit for me.
How you skip the bar in an ambulance chaser?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people responded so much to this. Like, of course, this caused a big back and forth for people, putting out their volunteer their own opinion of like, what do they believe? Is Jay-Z a part of this whole thing that that people are beginning to believe that Puff is a part of, or is he not?
But basically his response is like, don't try me, try somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the one.
And then what he said about like these lawyers who have these types of theatrics, they have a pattern of doing cases like this. And everybody case sound the same. It's like,
that's right.
They'll call you
underage girl. They was drugged, raped. Yes.
Yeah. And so I do want to mention too, because the first thing I thought of when I saw this, I said, oh, this is going to, if Jay-Z is successful at what he is doing and he's not backing down, this is going to change the game for a lot of celebrities who get brought into these type of things. True. And if true, they serve consequences for it. But if not true, it's like it just goes away. But these stains are still on your record. You know what I mean? Because he's basically making a precedent for it, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy's team sent the statement over to us, and they basically said this amended complaint in the extortion lawsuit that Mr. Busby exposes, because Jay-Z went on and filed an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. Like, this is all just a publicity stunt. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that, because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. They'll tell you that they're going to hold a press conference. We're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle because they don't want the bad press.
Where they don't have the money to
it
happens
all
the
time. And like you said, the problem is it's very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very expensive. And like Charlamagne said, you'll go to the press. They'll make these press conferences. And what they want to do is they want to make sure that you lose money. They want to make sure that you lose endorsements, lose sponsorships, lose everything. And so you get to the point where you be like, you know what, let me just pay them off and get away from them. But Jay got enough to say, look, I'm going to fight this all the way. Now, Busby, he responded, right?
I was about to say he did, but real quick, I want to say that I want to say that
do part 2 next.
Okay, because there's some more to this. Because I reached out to the Southern District of New York, who, if it was to go criminal, that's who would take it on, and a few other people. So I want to get into that.
Could they do criminal, or did the time already pass?
I'm not for sure the technicalities of that, because I know that people have been talking about it in like Texas. Is that what you're referencing?
Civil, I know civil they can after 30 years after somebody's 18.
This case was originally filed in New York, so I don't know, because I don't know what the feds are doing criminally about this girl anyway, just with Diddy. So we'll talk about it, because there's a few other points that we need to get to.
Okay, all right.
So listen, get into this. So do y'all feel like any of this is tied to kind of like Diddy, just to add more celebrities in so he don't go down by himself? My thing is, at this point, with Diddy not making bail those 3 times, I'm thinking that he's gonna be talking, if he's not already talking sooner. I don't know. This is just this is a lot. This is definitely a lot. Let's look and see the news. Tolerance, terrible. Trending. Church recap. Episode. Indian Rights Day. Jamie Foxx. Okay, let's click on Jamie Foxx because I know Jamie Foxx. I guess he was at a comedy show or something. Hold on, let's see. Okay.
I say this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. I didn't see the light. I was in that tunnel.
Y'all hold on 1 second. Y'all hold on 1 second. I knew I kept this for a reason. Y'all give me 1 second. This was okay. I'm gonna play this right quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
And you also recorded a poem for the exhibition,
Let's
which
see.
apparently it just repeats.
Oddly peaceful. I say this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. I didn't see the light. I was in that tunnel though. It was hot in that tunnel. Shit, am I going to the wrong place in this motherfucker? Because I looked at the end of the tunnel and I thought I saw the devil like, come on, nigga. Was that Puffy? I'm fucking around. But if it was Puffy, he had like a flaming bottle of Johnson and... No, I'm just kidding. Come on in here, nigga. No, I'm just kidding. No, I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. But my sister prayed the whole time. And when that cool white dude, Dr. Schutte, came out,
That's a lot. So we're definitely going to have to check out that Jamie Foxx comedy special, I believe it is, that he's got coming out. Definitely have to check that out. I don't want to play too much of it because y'all know how they are. Let's get into it. We'll go down a little bit more. What Had Happened is now playing only on Netflix. Okay, so let's check this out. The Jamie Foxx movie, What Had Happened was, so now it's out on Netflix. I hadn't watched that, but I just wanted to roll around and kind of just see what was trending and get the stories before we just get into the lawsuit. Just kind of see what the streets were saying. I think that these people are innocent until proven guilty. But like I said, it's really a lot going on in the music industry right now. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do some more research and then I'm going to come back. I just wanted to kind of go through, you know, what was trending, what was going on. I do have the lawsuit right here, but I think that I don't want to mix the lawsuit with commentary. And so, yeah, we'll come back. All right. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for rolling with me.